A Gospel from Matthew chapter 13 verses 18 to 23. Jesus said, "Hear then the parable of the sower. When anyone hears the word of the kingdom and does not understand it, the evil one comes and snatches away what is sown in the heart. This is what was sown on the path. As for what was sown on rocky ground, this is the one who hears the word and immediately receives it with joy. Yet such a person has no root, but endures only for a while. And when trouble or persecution arises on account of the word, that person immediately falls away. As for what was sown among thorns, this is the one who hears the word, but the cares of the world and the lure of wealth choke the word, and it yields nothing. But as for what was sown on good soil, this is the one who hears the word and understands it, who indeed bears fruit and yields, in one case 100-fold, in another 60, and in another 30. In referring to this parable as the parable of the sower, Jesus highlights the figure of the farmer who scatters the seed. He is not a profit seeker whose only concern is to obtain the maximum harvest. If it were so, he would have simply sown the seed on rich soil. Instead, he makes sure that even the footpath, the rocky, as well as the thorn-infested ground get their share of the seed. Jesus' way of interpreting this parable allows us to glimpse God's desire that everyone should hear the word of the kingdom. Receptivity may not be the immediate response of all the hearers, but the word will certainly not leave them unchanged. For, as the prophet Isaiah attests, the word that goes forth from the mouth of God shall not return without having achieved God's purpose.